Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Vintage Story with Fish. I just got done doing some foraging. I had to catch up on some steel and iron that I've been depleting, and I have some things that I want to make. I have steel chain link armor, but I really would love to get plate armor. So I'm working up towards that. I was going to repair the Forlorn Hope armor, and I'll probably do that, but there's not a rush because the armor that I'm wearing right now is higher tier, has more hit protection. Oh, let's put the forging stuff away. So let's put our, there we go, tongs up there. Another thing I have to be looking for is I'm low on black coal and I'm low on brown coal. And I could, I've got a pit out here where I can make charcoal, but it's just much easier to get it out of the ground. And what I noticed is the charcoal seems to burn a little faster. I think you go through a little bit more. So let's check on some of the animals. Oh boy, I just went through all my red meat, so pretty soon I'll be stocking the freezer. And I haven't been feeding them because I just don't want them to reproduce and make more. So I am just letting them be. My new rams, I bought them from the trader, and they grew up and now they're pregnant. I also, with the Animal Traders mod, was able to buy another elk. So I have my male over here, and this is Gary the elk, and this is Edna the elk. I want to try to find a more girly blanket or something to put on her, and I looked in the help thing, and I didn't see that you can make dyed saddles. So I'm going to see if there's some kind of thing. I think there's an elk accessory thing. So, yeah, the dragons are doing okay. Let's see what old Stormweaver's doing, if I can see inside. There he is. What's up, my man? And then there's Pumpkin. Did you lay any eggs, Pumpkin? I fed her more than 25 portions. And I kept her with the other dragon, the other Stormweaver, and I've kept them in the same hut for a while and nothing happened, so oh well. Well, it's early and I think I wanted to go on some adventure, so why don't we fill our bellies up, and we'll fill the belly. And there's my hack locust. Come on, Jerry. Alright. Oh, that's the rot I'm gonna burn in the stove. I know a lot of people make compost, but I'll burn it a lot. Alright, let's get some food. I know I need some ice. Yep. That stuff's gonna go bad, so let's go into the basement and restock that right away. The ice is in here. And I think it's in this one. Yep. Alright, so let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That will make 64 pieces of cut ice, which will fill that. And I think it's about, I don't know, like 20, 21 days that it'll stay in that cooler. I also have to put away my pumpkins that I picked so they don't go bad in my inventory. Alright. So we got that. Oh no, you jerk, you came in here. Now he's going to be stuck in here. These villagers come in here and they get stuck. So I got to build like a water trap so they go into the water thing. Yeah, oh well, I guess you're going to live your existence out in here, because that's why I have a gate up here, because the only thing they don't go through are gates. Alright, Jerry. Oh, let's go. I swore I just ate, didn't I? That was crazy. Why is my belly not filling up? Is this stuff rotted? Oh, here it goes. That was weird. It was like being slow to catch up on that. Alright, let's take the slush out. As far as I know, there's no use for slush. I thought for sure the culinary artillery would have something like that, but they don't. So I just throw it away and get rid of it and let it just, let it despawn. Let's see if I can get it to go in the water here. Sometimes I just got to go outside and... Oh. What'd you get for me? Did he kill it? Ah, you got a... Nice, buddy. Good job. Look at him all proud coming to me. I've been getting spawns in the house, and it's baffling me. I don't know why their stupid things are spawning. Do I need to put... You know, I only have one lantern, so maybe I need to put a second lantern out here. Why don't I temporarily take one of these ones I've been storing, and we'll put it out here. Where would be a good place for one of these? Probably on this side, since we've got one over there, right? Would we do it right over the door? That makes sense to me. Alright, we'll see if that stops some of the spawning. But nice job, dude. I mean, they're not much of a battle, but... Oh, shoot, I left this open. This one is... Oh, these are slush, too. Yeah, it'd be cool if you can, like, put syrup on it and make, like, a snow cone or something. So, I'm just gonna dump these here in the basement. And then let them despawn. I'm not going to come over in that section for a while. And you know what? While I'm down here, why don't I check on my leather? It's 1.4 of 5, so I've got a couple days. Come on, dude. What did I come down here for? I feel like I came down here for something, guys. What did I come down for? Oh, well. Well, let's stock up on some food. I want to go out doing some exploring. Oh, I think that's what I was going to do. I think there was more pies downstairs. You know what I'll do? I'll just take some dried stuff, and then I'll forage along the way. There you are. All right, you got to wait there, brother. This thing smokes, by the way. Look how that flies. Alright, let's go. It's what, 9 o'clock? We've got some time. Let's put our armor on in case we run into any bad things along the way. I've been taking it off when I'm in the base because it's just draining on my food and everything else, so I do have that fur coat in case I get in some, like, teleporter through a cold area or something. Alright, which translocator should I do? There was another one I found across the way. I think, look at that water, how great it looks with that shaded. I go with the other one. Why don't we go here? And you know what? I'm gonna go to... No, I don't want to go to this one. There's one across the way I'm gonna go to. It's a little bit of a walk. That's the animal trader. I don't think this is the one, though. Something tells me... What am I coming down here for? Nope, it's not down here. I just want to try to remember why I put this ladder here. Maybe there's some interesting caves down there? I can't remember now. There's actually a lot of stuff in this area. I've found like 3 translocators in this block back here. But we need to cross the river, which that's going to be a project of mine. I think there would be maybe the best place. I don't know. But it's lower than this, so I probably got to find one that's equal. What is that, a chicken over there? I always find animals down here. It's a good place to go hunting when you're looking for some food. At least it was for me early game. Alright, so if I cruise through this way, there's some birds. I've got so much meat at home, like I have no need to go out hunting anymore. Although I will take the mushrooms. I always try to forage when I'm out and about. Alright, so I gotta go down this gorge here. And I haven't really set up a good way to do this yet. I just come over here and bounce down slowly. I hear something. Let's get ready. Oh shoot, I forgot my shield. That might be a way in. Alright, so I'm pretty sure it is... I better get him. He's going to come after me. Brick. Okay. So if I remember, it's like a hallway. It's over this way. Yeah, this way. I gotta clean up all this junk. Yeah, I know. And I should just tunnel up, and again, you're right. I do not go down here. This is 25 below. So this is mucho dangerous. I tried to fight with some of them. I had my shield, I had my full armor on, and I thought I was gonna be good about it, but nope, got my butt handed to me. Up here is a lot of basalt rock, which I was excited to see. You know, I haven't explored these caves, have I? Maybe I did. I did go into here. There wasn't much in here, if I recall. It was just one of these messy things that I didn't feel like clearing all the clutter out of the way, because I've done that in the past. I was considering taking a nap, but that's so easy to chisel. I don't need these beds. Yeah, and I need the rot that's in there. Nothing on the shelves, so yeah, I've already looked through this. It's cool though. I don't think what is that? That goes that way. What's this? Yeah, I don't want to feel like fighting that guy. I want to go out and go find some ruins and stuff. Is he following me up the ladder? No, he's going the other direction now. So there you go. Here's the basalt. And I did come in with the quarry mod and get quite a bit of it out of here. So I've got a nice basalt quarry. I'm trying to figure out what I want to build. I like to use this and put it into like the ashlar brick. And that looks nice when you go around like for stoves or chimneys. There we go. Here's some gorgeous views. Alright. I want to try to go to areas of the map I haven't been yet in this area. So, I think this is all water, but it looks like there might be some land here, right? So, should I just swim across and darn it, again, I forgot to bring my raft. I think I'm going to run along the land here, right? And get down there. Because I don't feel like swimming. I want to find some fruit and vegetables and things. And if I don't find any good loot, I'm going to hit up some trees on the way to get some... Oh, there you go, chickie. Get some wood because I'm going to need to make some charcoal. I thought those clouds over there were part of the Farseer app. Like, it, you know, how there's a wolf, right? Alright. Gracias. Just meat. I've got so much leather working at home, so I'm just going to take the meat, feed it to the dragons. There's going to be lots of copper down here. But we are not here for copper. I have lots of copper already. I do know to come back to this area if I need to re-up on my copper. Man, look at some of these oak trees. Like, these are primed for cutting to get a lot of firewood. So again, if I go south when I get out of that, I could do quarry mods over here actually. Alright, I think I'm going to have to probably do some digging in some of these things. The other thing I'm on the search for is nickel. Oh, maybe I should test it right here. Let me get... You know, I've pretty much gone my whole time playing this game without really having used a prospecting pick, but I haven't found nickel, so I need to start looking a little bit. I need one more sample. Where's the one sample going to come from? Over here? It's bismuth, aluminite. Oh, wow, there's a lot of bismuth. Ultra high. Why don't we come down here and just see what's down here? Because you know what? I saw that there was some stuff I can make completely out of bismuth. Nope. Nothing there. Alright, well, why don't I dig down a little bit? Do I have enough ladders? Why don't we go down here? I mean, it's ultra high. It's worth checking out, right? Let's give us a way out there. Instead of going straight down, why don't I just do stairs and go over to that area that said it had bismuth. I'm not going to spend a lot of time. I don't need a lot of bismuth. It just would have been cool. Yeah. I don't feel like digging. It's too nice outside. Let's get out and play. Whoa. Alright. Whoa, did you hear that deer? It either got tromped on by something or it's down in that cave. I hear it though. Anything down here? Oh, I must have went down here. I've got ladders. Okay. Let's get out of here. We were going east-south. I keep on hearing that thing. Alright, we need to get out to some kind of clearing. Here we go. I do hate running through the woods. I'm not claustrophobic, but I feel like I get trapped when I'm in those bushes all the time like that. Alright. I'm going to come into a basalt desert, I guess you would call it. Let's look on the map and see if we see anything interesting. We don't. I know there's a trader down there. Yeah, I haven't gone to that area, so yeah, let's keep on going. Should I get some lupins? Oh, you know what? I don't know if I have a lot of these colors. I'm pretty sure I got a fair amount of the purple ones. But I don't know if that's yellow or white. Does it tell me what color? Oh, it is white. It does say white. I don't know why I wasn't seeing that. Alright. Let's continue to go south. Got floating islands in the sky. Hopefully we'll find some resin maybe on some of these pines. Maybe find a cool cave. Alright, I just ate. You can be quiet now. Oh, that looked like quartz to me almost. I was half willing to dig that up. And this looks like a huge drop off, so let's clear our way so we can see what's over here. Oh wow. Nice little ocean. Look at that. Oh wow, guys, look at that. Look how that shader mod really cleans that up. Let me go down there and see what's down here. Anything interesting? I already have a bunch of seaweed, so I'm pretty sure there's a mod out there that gives you like a diving suit or something. Oh, why is it getting dark all of a sudden? Better go up for what kind of fishy we got here. It's pretty fast fishy. Alright, let's go back to the shore. But we want to go south, right? You know what? Oh wow, that's almost like you're flying. Like I can see to the bottom of this ocean. This is wild. Like right now you would think I'm not moving, but I am. How far away is that other side? All right, we're going to get somewhere, and apparently, oh no, I've been down here, and there's another translocator. Cool. So now we're starting to connect our lands here. So we're going to, sorry, it's a little boring for you. Why don't I give you some underwater, ooh, what happened there? How come I can't see anything now? I can see it when I'm up there, but it gets dark, so maybe this is some kind of setting in the shader I gotta mess with, or who knows. It's interesting. Wow. Alright, let's look again how close we're getting. I know this is probably oodles of fun for you guys. I do see a tip of land there though, so we're getting somewhere. Yay, land. And it's a section I haven't been yet, so that's great. Maybe we'll get a cool ruin to spawn, or dungeon, or trader, or something. That underwater looks so cool. I mean, I guess they're the same as the mountains on the top, but ooh, my stomach's gonna growl again. Man, these fruit pies aren't going far. I thought these were these are the charred ones, but still. I thought I made them up. With that culinary mod now, some of the things that I've been doing is like making the bread with the bone broth or the beef broth, and that'll add protein to it and extra satiety. Alright, good deal, guys. We're getting to some land here. It looks close, but it's still a little swim. So I've been making like a fruit pie with the crust made out of that, and then I try to use rice grain or spelt. And then I'll throw in, because of the mod, you can throw in like meat and stuff. So I'll throw in like half fruit, half meat. Now there should be more mods to add sea creatures. And the other thing, I know they have butterflies, but you know, I'm gonna have to swim down this way because it just looks too steep over there. I know they got butterflies, but the one thing I feel like is lacking that would make it really feel like a live, you know, real game are birds. Even if they're just specks in the sky and you can't interact or do anything with them, just to see some birds in the sky, I think would open up things. And a lot more animals for that matter. I mean, you do have some critters. What we have foxes and raccoons and stuff like that. I did add the mod to give you more birds, so that's why I have the pheasants. Oh, my pie's probably... Oh, look at that. Just brought me into a lagoon. Son of a gun. I don't know. You know, I like the water mod, but part of me kind of doesn't, because it almost looks transparent in some parts. Yeah, but it is pretty nice when you're looking at it like that with the water reflecting, right? And this is what, all andesite? It's all andesite. I don't know if I've made... I think I've used some blocks of andesite in the basement, like polished on the floor. But I don't think I've made anything with the ashlar or the cobblestone. And I wasn't a big fan of it, but now I see some ruins and it's been growing on me. All right, let's just get up over these mountains here, right? It's going to be a lot of this stupid stuff, and I wish I had my raft. I would have been here already. Here we go. Here's some land. But that is too far to jump. Okay. The other cool thing the mod does is I can dig up some seaweed and I can make sushi. It's the culinary artillery. And I also use the, I got food shelves and, what's the other one? I can't believe it's slipping my mind. But it's really made, you know, for a while I avoided it. I'm like, why do I want to, like, do more cooking? I just want to fill my belly and go out and go play the game. But I actually really enjoy it now. Alright, so there is a ruin somewhere around here, because there's a little remnant there. It's possibly up in the cave there, but let's come around this corner and see what's around here. Matter of fact, why don't we open up the map and see if we see it. I mean, there's a little bit, but that could just be rocks and a little chasm. I'm not seeing anything that looks man-made around here. So maybe that was just one little start of one and that never finished. Alright, I'm just kind of wandering now. I don't have a destination. I just want to go through here. Wow, there's a lot of quartz through here. Easy pickings now. Current rift activity. Wow. Medium. It's really spiky and mountainous. I had some other mods that changed the terrain, but I felt like it was stopping me from getting the ruins. Okay, what's over here? Yeah, see, you know, it's kind of grown on me. I think that blue looks cool in the cobblestone. Not even a lousy tool vase, huh? I never used open those because they're always stone tools and I don't need them. One time I open them is sometimes in a different ruin, but you'll get lucky and maybe get something copper. But I typically don't find good tools in the tool vase. Wow, a lot of floating stuff around here. Copper. Ooh. Okay, what's around here? What's around here? Any openings up to any caves? Some plants growing. Should I dig down where I was over here to see if there's anything? Yeah. There's probably nothing down there. Pardon me, folks. It's kind of a boring stream, I guess, for you. Well, there's a trader, so why don't we go... Oh, there's the cave. This is probably where the stuff is. So let's go check out the trader. I do always feel like there's a translocator underneath the traders, because it always seems like when I pop up from one of them that I end up seeing one. Alright, I'm eating my fruit pie. Let's eat that. A couple pieces of meat. We'll eat a mushroom. All right, now I'm full. Ooh, cool. 2 of them, too. Nice. Little caravan action. What is he? He's an or local goods, I guess you would call him. Sometimes I do buy the cheese from them, but I don't have many. Do I have gears? No, I have a fair amount of gears on me. Because it's a lot of work to get the milk and stuff. But a lot of times I only buy it if it's like blue cheese. Because I haven't made a blue cheese basement and haven't tried. Oh, there's something up there, right there. And you know what that is? That's one of those dumb coal mines. Every place I go, I find one of those coal mines. And it's nice. There's some loot in there, but nothing crazy. And there's one of my least favorite things to fight down there, which is a sawtooth blade. All right, what's your name, buddy? Atiki. I don't think I've ever run into. He's an artisan. Oops. Well, what do you got to trade, man? Don't walk away. Got that. I've got these. I do like this one. This one's one of my favorites, but I have so many vases. These are nice looking, but I'm not going to go with that mod. Well, I am going to... Oh, is there a third trader, or is that the same one I was just at? And I'm being dumb. That is the same one. But there's more bushes. Cool. That's out of pink marble, too. Nice. What is over there, guys? Is that a... That's a cow. Okay, or a bull. Ooh, I hear bees, don't you? Where are they? You know what I do when I find them out, areas not close to my house? I cut the tree down. Because I'm not coming back here to do bees. I've got them by my house, and I can get beef stuff from them, so, or honey and all that from there, so. There they are. Come after me, bees, and get the wolves. Alright, guys, I don't know if it's too... Here, let me put my lantern. I have the headlamp on, but the lantern's much brighter. I just don't like using it because it does take away from my food. Why don't we go find that wolf and put him out of his misery? He seems to be crying, right? Where are you, wolf? I did get some honey now. That's good. And that's another thing that you use a lot of when you get those mods. Oh, there's the bees. The bees are coming after me. I hear you somewhere over here. Nice fireflies out. Let's get a good distance between us and the bees. So this is going north, too, and I do want to go that way. Darn it, I need to double back, don't I? Maybe they'll scattered by now. Sorry I took you home, but I want all your delicious honey. That's why I love the summertime in this game. I think I'm going to start another world and spawn it. Start my starting point. I want to have it somewhere in... that looks interesting. Somewhere in the south. Because I haven't found a translocator. Every translocator either goes east or west, and most of them go north. I usually don't go down these ones. You know what? Why don't we go check out back where the trader was? Wasn't there a cave? And I said I wanted to go explore it. So why don't we do that, and then we don't have to worry about it being nighttime out here. So, nope, can't cut through here. But I just thought there'd be something interesting in here. Okay, here we go. Where are you, Mr. Trader? Where did I mark you off? There's something bad over there. Oh, it's a surface drifter. Alright, so I need to go north. North we go. I want to say it's somewhere around here. Ooh, we hear the stupid monsters. Where is that cave that I said I wanted to go down? Is it on the map? Oh yeah, it's this way. It's just all this, but you know what? Why don't we mine some quartz, because I do have a couple projects coming up where I'd like to use a lot of glass. And I think I want to make another refractory oven so I can make more steel, double up the steel production. I had to do that before because the steel just takes forever. I do eventually want to get a lot of meteoric steel going, because that's my end game armor, is to do it with meteoric steel. It's just slightly above steel. And you're like a tank. When you got that on, you're completely like a tank. Maybe I'll get lucky and find some gold or silver in here. What do you think, guys? I do love that it's double rows here, so I'm not wasting any by picking up just stone. I'm getting all quartz out of this. Holy smokes, a lot of it too. Have any of you guys used the mods where you hear like the different animals? I wanted to try it, but if I remember, there was like this annoying bird or something that kept on chirping, and it was driving me nuts. Like the one thing I don't like about the bird mod is I have those pheasants, they're capercailles or whatever, and they make this sound like they're laughing, and it's so annoying. Is that gold there? No, thought I saw gold somewhere. Oh, it was on my stupid Phelps. Alright, any more caves that we can go diving in? Let's just get away from this stupid thing that's trying to shoot me. Ooh, that was close. I heard that out in the corner of my ear. Oop, there it is. Oop, there it is. You see that off in the distance? It looks like the... There's something over here. Alright. More wolves down. It's so awesome when you have steel armor on. Because remember early game how those things would come and just maul you and you'd be done? Alright. I know you guys like to clean it up and clean the bones up and all that stuff. And so they respawn and whatever. And quite frankly, I don't need wolves, so if they don't come back, that's fine. I got lots of animals I'm raising. Alright, so we were heading towards the west to go towards this big coal mine. I mean, I think it's a coal mine. That's what I call it. Alright, there's some meteoric iron. I've got so much to process, I'm not going to bother with that. think this is the one I might have went down, and it was a little bit harder than some of the others. But let's do it. We are going to go down for a little bit, and then I'm going to take a break, because in real life I am getting hungry, and I can't eat anything in the real life that's on my hotbar right now. Actually, some of the food in the game does look really good. We'll know soon if we see something. Let's get the arrow. Huh. Oh, this is like a dead one. There's like nothing here. Oh, wow. Oh, wait. No, I gotta go down here. Okay. But I thought I remember seeing something in that part. Oh, this one just keeps on going down? Seems like it's changing up a little bit. Alright. Let's clear out all the bad guys. 12 lime. 10 lime. Alright, I have so many of these crystals, and I haven't figured out a cool place to put them. I'm not going to waste my time with that. There is lime in there, but I've got lots of lime. There's sulfur here. I always know there's that. You do get some iron ore. I'm not going to mess too much. I want like real treasures. Like compost is a good one to get. Take some of this food down and start eating it while I've got space here. I know I got a lot of those guys to loot too, but like I said, I got limited space, so I'm just trying to find like some hard treasure stuff. Little things of twine and copper bits are really cool, and I appreciate them. Although I don't need them, but again, I can never refuse some of that. Oh, what's this? Sturdy belt. I don't have a sturdy. Ooh, I do not have this. New necklace. Really cool. Malefactor bloody pendant. That is awesome. And I don't have a sturdy belt. You know, I'm gonna take it because I feel like that's something I can use with one of my mods I have. I've already got a lot of cords and stuff. Let's go up into this little room. There's usually garbage in here, but sometimes you get lucky. Sulfur chunk, bone, firewood, nothing, and no crate, or no chest. I don't know if like you're like me, but I obsessively have to check those all the time. Okay, where do I go down? What? This is kind of crazy. Down there is nothing. I know that. Just those things, and I think there's a few little goodies down there, but normally these things branch off, and wow. Alright, well, you know what? Let's take the iron while we're here. Where's this limonite? I hear him somewhere, though, don't you? I feel like over here there was a turn. You know what? I'm going to dig more in here and just see. Maybe something over here where you got the... Where do you... See, they're like right below me here. Right? They're either above or below me. Why don't we dig down? Let me go around here a little bit more and just see if I'm missing something. You know what? Why don't we tear this apart and we'll just go right down on the rocks here. I mean, I'm not trying to preserve anything here. Alright, you're gone. Yeah, like these big gear. Oh, there is a little chest down here. Ooh, what's that? Abandoned mine. I've got like 8 of those. Do I have any sticks already? Let's make some ladders. And, oh, I did get a 30. You know, I did want to take one of those if I came down here. Church cobblestone's not bad. That's not bad to actually have. Where are, oh, good thing, you know what? I made, because I don't have as many ladders as I thought. Oops. Darn it, what am I doing? Where's my ladder? Why did I do that? That was dumb. Oh well. Should I take some of these pipes? Yeah. Oh my gosh, is my first day putting ladders down? Alright, I'm going to try to dig through on this corner because I'm pretty sure that one of these are supposed to give you some way to go down there. And I see some things down there, so there's got to be something. You know what? I say forget it. It's light time again, so let's just go up. I don't think this is the way, is it? Yeah, it is. Okie-doke. This is down pretty far. Did I miss anything up here? No, we ran down here, right? Yeah, nothing here. Nothing over there. Okay. What kind of spear is that again? It's all a basalt shovel. I do not need a basalt shovel. Alright, let's get out of Dodge. I do feel like if I dug around more there might be part of the ruin. I don't know if I should regenerate the ruin. Maybe I can do that. But, like I said, I've explored this one. I'm not too interested in this. I wish that lantern worked. Alright. So, that was that. Where is south? That way. Do I want to go south? Yeah, I don't want to go south because that looks like a lot of climbing. Why don't we go this way, which is west. Man, I could be having so much fried chicken right now. Oh, look at that. There's a lot of peat here. I wonder if I should bother digging it up. Why don't I? Man, I want some better stuff. I got a huge peat bed at home. It seems to be like bottomless. Nada. Just a little cut through. Yeah, see, was this what I thought was level land? Gosh, I'm glad we didn't go in that other part. Got a feeling we're going to run into a bear or something in here. Something down there. That's another cut through. Alright. Yeah, another cut through. I don't feel... Oh, wait, what's over here? Another cut through, right? Yeah, stupid thing. Alright, let's keep going west. I can take that lantern out of my hand, too, so it doesn't eat up. I mean, I'm pretty full on stuff right now. Get rid of all this stone and rot. Low fertility, church cobblestone. I have that back there. I don't need metal scraps. Alright, I just freed up a bunch of space. Cool. So now I'm ready to find something good. Give me something good. What's up on top of that over there? That looks like that one ruin that's on top of it. It is. Yeah, Betty. Nice. Nice. There was another ruin I found with this too. That looks like a trader over here, right? Oh, there's the ruin. Oh, look at that, guys. Ruins back there. Yep, we got some ruins. And berries. And a trader. Got anything to trade? You know what? How many you got? I'll take 2 of those. I'll take one of those too. Actually, I'll take more because I'm making wallpaper out of it. Yeah, ruins, ruins, ruins. Nice. Alright, so let's go to this one first. If I fill up, we're probably going to have to come back here. I'll mark it on the map and we'll come back and I'll start my next episode going through that, which I probably will do because I got a feeling that I am going to fill up on stuff in here. Not a ton, but I do remember some stuff being here. Boar spear. I don't think I have a boar spear yet. Why don't we eat some of this food and that'll free up some inventory space. Oh, you know what? I do have a boar spear, now that I think about it. Alright, do I want another banner? It is an old rope or chain. I have several of those, but I want to say there's like a lot of firewood or something in here too. Ooh, nice. Brown wallpaper. Digging that. Brown ceramic planter. Yep. Rusty gears, of course. More sticks. Thank you very much. Torch holder. There's some bricks, but a lot of them are chiseled, so... And that's interesting that they used rammed earth in their building. It's kind of what you do in the beginning game. I think over here is where the wood is. These puffballs, yeah. Oh, that looks cool, the andesite fence like that. Yep. Bunch of firewood. Awesome. Now I've got a bunch of firewood to start. Because you know what? I think I have a couple crates full of wood, so I might not have to go get too much stuff. Alright, any rye, spelt, rye, bone meal, spelt, and onion, which I have plenty of. Oh yeah, come up here and get me. I'm not afraid of you. Cool. that? Aged log, axe. I think I've gotten everything that could be got. Except for maybe this old rope, right? The stuff I might be able to hang my chandeliers from there. I know there's certain parts or things like that that you can do that with. Ooh, that hook looks really cool. Did they chisel that? Oh, that is awesome. Too bad those, oh, there we go. I was able to get them. I thought those ropes were going to be hung up there. Ooh, some fire clay brick stairs. You know, those are always nice because you can use them when you chisel. Ooh, black carpet too. Those aren't easy to find. More rusty gears. And I have so many flax fibers and linens and all that stuff. I gotta find some stuff to make out of it. I haven't made a sailboat yet, so I should probably set aside whatever I need for that. And then after that, we'll... Alright, so we're going to go up to this ruin, and we're going to walk around, and then this will be the next one. That'll be the adventure that we do. So we've got these vanilla ruins. Meteoric iron just sitting right out here in the open. You kidding me? Oh my gosh. I'll get it when I come back. And there's a cool ruin, or cave under there, hopefully. Oh yeah, this is... Wait, is that another ruin over there? Wow, they're like all clustered. And what's that? Another animal trader? And what are those things sticking out of the sky over there? Look at that. Look how weird those formations are. That is crazy. I'd love to climb to the top of that. Ooh, onions. Look at that. They're actually planting on top of the roof. That is pretty cool. Okay, got anything to trade? I've got a lot of stuff from you, guy. I don't really need a much. Blue glass looks nice, but I don't need it. Thank you very much. You know, in the last one, your chandelier was on the ground. Wonder if I could take it. Oh, you can't. It's like a regular trader. Because here's the crazy thing, guys. Check this out. You can take a piece of cheese. Watch. Yeah, you can't take the paintings or anything like that, but apparently that food in there you can. Alright. Well, there's a little ruin over there, there's a little ruin over there, and then there's the big ruin here. I know that there's big shivers in there, so why don't we make this the subject of the next video, and we will come back. Let me see if I can stand over here without something wanting to come over to kill me. Ooh, I blend right in with the steel too. Good. Alright everybody, we're going to end the episode here. Thank you for coming along with me. I hope it wasn't too boring, but some of it's the grind that you got to do in the game, and I came up with some pretty good stuff. I got some honey, and I got some grain, and I got some nails, and resin, and firewood, and quartz, and new jewelry, and flowers, and wallpaper, and some old rope, which I'll use. Sturdy belt. I still feel like there's another use for that. Like, maybe not, but you know what? It might look cool. So thank you very much for watching Vintage Story with Fish. Please come back and like and subscribe.